Welcome to the Phoenix Fab Lab. Today we're going to discuss the PR301SS Porta Rout, ultra portable router. We are very excited about this product. This has been in the development. This is now our fourth rendition of this model. And this is by far the best that we have come up with as far as features, structure, and strength. Now all the other models have done very, very well. But I think we've eliminated every little bug, every little issue we've ever had with the routers with this new variant. This is an ultra portable router which can provide you out of office, overseas, anywhere you need to go to plug in a router and do work on an orthosis or a prosthesis. Very, very compact, very, very robust. Just to give you some specs on the router, the RPMs. Well, let me back up there just 1 second. This is a variable voltage design. The power head router is 12 volt, 36 volt, and 24 volt. 24 volt being optimum operation for peak efficiency. However, 12 volt, your car, is very effective as well. So let me give you some spec numbers. On 12 volt, you are looking at 2,800 RPMs, which is still plenty amount to power that. We have an accessory 12 volt plug that you can purchase separately that allows you just to plug this right into your cigarette lighter of your car. One thing we do recommend if you do that though is the cigarette lighter plug that we provide has a 20 amp fuse in it. We recommend making sure that your cigarette lighter also has that. Although I did test this the other day in my RAV4 and my Chevrolet Silverado with a 10 amp fuse in it, and it just worked just fine. So just to be on the safe side, I'd make sure those are fused at 20 amps, just to be on the safe side. You can also run a power inverter out of your cigarette lighter if you want to power the power supply at the full 24 volts. Now, the power supply is 24 volts DC coming out of it. What makes this also very unique is coming into it, you can have 110, 120 AC, or you can flip a switch inside of it and switch it to 220, 240 volt AC. Its power watt is 24 volts DC, 21 amps, and 500 watts. The router itself is 310 watts. So we've got a nice marrying of componentry here, power, everything that you could wish for with the router. Now, one of the key things to be very, very aware of, this is DC power only. We've done this for convenience. We used to have some other types of mechanisms to do this, and this is one of the reasons we switched to this, is because if you have an issue with the power head, you have an issue with the power supply, you can send them in. We had previously used like auto sockets, plug and play. The problem was they weren't durable, and so we replaced them with this setup here. And the units that you would purchase have labels on here. And just remember, it's DC, DC, DC. Chances are if you plug it into an AC, you're going to fry the electronics in here. I don't think you're going to fry the motor. The motor is extremely durable, but I quite honestly wouldn't risk it. There is a built-in fuse in the the speed controller mechanism inside of here, which would probably what you fry before you fry anything. But again, this is DC voltage out of the power supply and power coming in, DC only with the motor. Now, with the setup, what you get is you get a power head with two shafts. You have a short shaft, which we recommend for, if you've got a lot of power, you're going to get really hogged down on something, use the short shaft. You get this leather washer, which goes on there, and yes, the pneumatic drum from Philauer can be used on the short shaft. You do it all the time here. If you got a lot of heavy grinding to do, although if you're in the field, that's going to make one heck of a mess. So, whatever you'd like to do, it has that capability to use that. My favorite is the extension shaft. And the reason we did a two-part shaft, again, is for portability. Look how small this unit is. I mean, the whole kit here sits in a briefcase, which we have an option, accessory one that we can sell, or you can create your own. But this is 5 pounds. I mean, this doesn't weigh anything at all. The kit, as we sell it for $9.99, everything fits in a briefcase. So you've got ultra portability, and that's why there's a two-part shaft. And so it just screws on like this. And again, when you're using the two-part shaft, you do not want the leather bushing in there. You want the aluminum shafts to tighten on each other very nicely. That way there's no wobble as this goes. And then that goes there. So you switch them back and forth depending on what you're using. And you can just screw on your attachments. And away you go. Now, also in the kit is this really wonderful swivel vise. And we used to have some other types of mounts that we used. Problem we had with those is they were somewhat problematic in getting the adjustment and the variability. And so the thought process with the PR301 SS is an office in a box, basically, adjustment room in a box. And so the swivel vise comes in very, very nice. It's cast, a little heavier duty than in most. You can swivel it round and round, lock it down. But what this offers you the ability to do is put a rivet bar in here, a rivet press, which I would recommend, a bending iron. You got a little anvil here if you got to flatten something. So you've got this working surface here that's really, really, really nice. So it's not just a router mount, it's multi-purpose. Usually this will just bolt right to a countertop, or you can buy an optional T-bar that we have here and mount it into a bigger vise, or what I really like for transportability, if you're doing this out of the back of your car and plugging it in, there is a really nice bike stand on Amazon. It's a 4 legs coming down. I can give you the information on it. Just give us a call if you're interested for $89. Really lightweight. You can stick this thing up and you can position this all ways to Sunday. When we were working out of the garage back in the day, I actually used that stand with a router very similar to this, and it worked really, really nicely. It's not wobbly at all. So nice little alternative for the ultra portability variants. If you're looking at some custom options, don't hesitate to give us a call. We have the ability to make a couple of different things. Oh, excuse me. But we're really, really excited about this product. So as it goes in the swivel vise, just mounts right in like this. And you can position it how you want it. Lock it down. And then plug it in. Again, DC. And you get nice, quiet operation. It's a nice, nice little unit. Again, very, very portable, very lightweight. Saves you time, saves you money. Not having to run back and forth to the office, and also if you're going on mission trips or anything like that across the seas where the voltage is all over the place, worst case scenario, you can just hook it up to a battery and run it off of that. So very nice system. We sell the entire package, which you see here, the power head with the extra shaft, the power supply 24 volt, and the swivel vise for $9.99. We have optional accessories of a T-bar for variable mounting situations, the ruggedized case, briefcase basically, and then we have an accessory cigarette lighter plug as well. We have some new exciting alternatives coming down the line from grinding attachments, which we hope to be releasing within the next couple months, which we're very excited about. Again, adding affordability and compactness to the entire system. But what's nice about this router is we have an accessory, which we're not going to introduce just yet, that allows 1/4-inch bit attachments, so you can put flap wheels on there, wire wheels on there, other things like that. So if you have any questions about the Porta Rout, do not hesitate to give us a call. We look forward to problem solving, creating unique solutions for you, and we feel that the Porta Rout is one of those solutions that is going to change the way you practice. If you have any questions, give us a call, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much, and have a great day.